not seeing results. This is quite literally the guide to get it done. All right, don't take that lightly. Now, when it comes to meal plan mastery, the first thing is you want to pay very close attention to not only this video, but the slides that are in here. Because at the end, we're going to be constructing that meal plan. I'm going to show you the ropes on constructing that meal plan as well. And so you don't want to miss any of these slides, because if you just skip to like the meal plan creating part, you're going to be super confused and not know anything that's going on. And we're just going to pause through here. Go to the next slide. All right. So the first thing, y'all, is this health and nutrient section. So off the top, vitamins, minerals, water. I mean, get a good multivitamin, eat fruits and vegetables, you'll get good minerals, and drink a lot of water. All right, simple stuff. But the main thing I want you to pay attention to right here is proteins, carbs, and fat. All right, I'm gonna keep this very simple because I know you're taking handwritten notes, like I asked, because when you handwrite it down, it engraves in your head better. Protein builds muscle tone. All right, that's how you tone up. Carbs, energy, so you can work out, go through your day, and have energy to work out, right? To burn more calories and to build muscle. Fats, that's like your hormone production, it just regulates stuff in your body. Let's keep it that way, right? It just regulates stuff in your body. Now, proteins also keep you full. Like it takes about 4 or 5 hours for protein to fully digest, at least get through your stomach. Carbs, they digest depending upon what kind of carb you have, anywhere from 30 to 90 minutes. All right. That's from a simple to a complex carb. I'll keep it there. And fats, they also slow down digestion. They keep you full longer, and they help keep stuff going in the body. Now, I'm not getting y'all might follow other people that are like super sciencey. They'd be like the gluconeogenesis, the metabolic rate. And honestly, like that stuff's cool, but I like to speak in English, and because I think that's most helpful. Like, is it kind of helpful when I break things down, not in a sciencey way, but just like in plain English? Like, give me a thumbs up if it's actually helpful, because I like hearing things that are realistic. Is that helpful, or do y'all want to hear like the science, the physiology, and the textbook answer and stuff? Like, y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know. Anybody? Y'all are dead today. Hey, I'm about to get on y'all. We might not go live for like another month, because y'all in these comments, y'all hurt my heart. It got me talking my stuff up here. I'm gonna keep going though. I'll keep going. But anyway, going back to protein, carbs, and fats. These are all the 3 main macronutrients that your body's gonna need when it comes to either your weight loss goal, even your weight gain goal. It doesn't matter if you're losing weight or gaining weight. You're gonna want to write this stuff down. So proteins, as you can see in the guide right here, 1 gram of protein equals 4 calories. Okay, 1 gram of carbs equals 4 calories. 1 gram of fat equals 9 calories. I'm gonna give y'all an honorable mention. Alcohol has 7 calories in it. All right, and it's empty calories, but just so you know, and it's not considered a macronutrient, but it does hold calories. We'll save that topic for another call. But just to know, protein 1 gram is 4 calories. Carbs, 1 gram is 4 calories. And fats, 1 gram is 9 calories. All right. So with that being said, next slide over. Excuse me. So this is I'm gonna briefly go this because y'all can read this on your own. But this is an example of breaking down the calories per gram and stuff like that. So let's say we had just some random food item, right? That was 290 calories in total. The way we come up with that number is basically this equation up here. Now, I'm not going to sit here and do math in front of y'all. I'll let y'all do it on your own in the interest of us saving time here. But when you're looking at your nutrition labels, like I was breaking down to some of my clients yesterday, that I have a bottle of olive oil that's over there. And on it, it says that the nutrition facts is 120 calories. However, there are 14 grams of fat in every serving of that bottle. Now, the nutrition fact says, hey, it's only 120 calories. But if you take those grams, and we know, because I just told you, that 1 gram of fats has 9 calories in it, then 9 times 14 grams is 136 calories, right? So you see, just with that simple example, your calories aren't your calories. So when you count calories in MyFitnessPal, if you're not accounting for each calorie really by hand, and you're looking at the gram amount of things and adding up on your own and then inputting those things, you're off with your calorie counting. And then on top of that, your measurement could be up, right? There's all kinds of reporting and biases that can come in when you are making meal plans and assuming you're eating this many calories, but you're really eating this much, because what you maybe do or don't know about food labels, they're actually allowed by the FDA to take certain calorie amounts and they can round them down. They're allowed to do that. So take everything with a grain of salt when you look at the calories. a very simple, because I like to talk in English, a very simple rule of thumb when you are trying to estimate your calories. Me personally, I always overestimate how much I eat, and I always underestimate how hard I work. For example, if I say, oh, I had 2,000 calories today, I'm going to presume in my head that I had 2,200. And if I were to say, oh, my watch says, I don't have one, but my Apple Watch says I burned 600 calories today, I'm going to assume that I burned 400, right? Because what this does is it helps me think, all right, if it says, if I think I ate 2,000, I'm going to assume I'm going to eat like a little bit less than that, right? Let's say your meal plan says 2K. Well, I'll put it like this. Let's say I didn't make your meal plan, right? Because when I talk about making meal plans, I actually look at, I don't look at calorie amounts on like the labels and stuff that my clients say they want. I actually look at what is each individual carb, fat, and protein in grams of every single item. And I make sure that the calories are accurately calculated out that way, because I know even doing that, it's still not accurate, y'all. Calories are calories. Like it's a good estimate to know about where you're at, but it can only help you so much. But let's say I have a meal plan, and it's like when I did my physique show, right? Got the little trophy back here. When I did my show, I had to eat 2,800 calories in order to start cutting weight, because I was working out like 9 times a week. Now, even on eating 2,800 calories, I still was like, okay, I'm gonna go for like 2,700, right? Because I know sometimes I'm lazy with counting calories. I'm not counting me spraying like olive oil on stuff, right? So I kind of gave myself like a little bit of a wiggle room there. And we assumed that I was burning like 2,500 calories or so a day. I presumed that I was burning like maybe 300, which made me, okay, let me work harder, right? But in a nutshell, your calories and your calories. Make sure you have these numbers down. This is in the guides. I'm not going to go back over that. You can go back into that nutrition guide. If this is helpful and you're watching a replay, drop a hashtag replay. Like, let me know this is helpful. If you're having questions as you're watching this replay, since you're probably watching replay and not live with me, drop those questions too. It's going to notify me. Tag me for some reason if it doesn't. If I don't get back to you, and I can not come back and I can answer those questions for you. All right, but moving on. The next thing you need to know is TDEE. This is your total daily energy expenditure. This means you burn this many calories every single day. After everything is said and done for the day, this is how many calories that you're actually burning. Okay, that's your TDEE. So next time you see it on the internet, oh, TDEE, energy expenditure, this is what it's talking about, how much you burn in a day. Now, 3 things you want to note. 4 things. 1, you want to know how much you're actually burning approximately. I'm always gonna say approximately, because if you wake up on the wrong side of the bed or you're stressed out, you might not actually absorb as many calories you think you do, right? I.e., if you're somebody who I've done the nutrition thing and I've worked out, but I'm not seeing results, and how's your sleep like? And your sleep is crap. That's probably because now we know what's going on, right? You're not hitting deep sleep cycles, your body's not recovering well, therefore your metabolism is getting messed up, right? So calorie counting and all that, it can be real finicky. We're gonna do a calorie counting live as well too, sometime in the future. And this stuff gets interesting, y'all. But anyway, TDEE, how many calories you burn every day? You need to know 3 types of days that you may have. 1 is a rest day. That means I'm sitting down all day. I don't do anything. The only kind of burn that you really need to account for on that day is your BMR. Okay, and you can Google your BMR, MyFitnessPal. Google MyFitnessPal BMR calculator. That'll give you a good estimate about what your BMR is when you put in your stats into that calculator. Now, the next thing is what I like to call regular day. So this is like a day where you're not working out, but you got errands, right? You're gonna be doing 2 things. 1, you're gonna be burning calories through your BMR, and you're also gonna be burning calories through NEAT, which is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Think about walking to the mailbox, doing chores, chasing after your kids, walking your dog. These are all non-intentional exercises, right? But it takes a little bit more of calories for you to actually go through and handle those activities. Therefore, you have your BMR and you have NEAT calories. So this could be like on a busy day running errands, even like going to work, right? Let's say if you have a very active job. What's going on right there is you have at that point, you're now burning extra calories on top of your BMR because you're active and doing things, right? Depending on your lifestyle, you could be burning an extra 100, you could be burning extra 1,000 depending on what your job is, but you're not intentionally like trying to exercise. Okay. But keep it simple. NEAT plus your BMR is a regular day. And then you got a working day. A working day is a day I consider where you're doing all that stuff, you're alive, Okay, so your BMR is working, and you're actually intentionally going to the gym or doing some form of exercise for a target amount of time, right? And so what you would do for your TDEE is add up your BMR, your NEAT calories, and your exercise calories. A rough example could be like this. So for me, because I calculated my stuff a lot, my BMR is close to 1,800 calories a day, just sitting down. And this is because I've actually put on a lot of muscle over the years, over the past decade plus, 15. Yeah, I've working for 15 years, y'all. But for the past 15 years, I've been working out, building muscle. So I burn a lot more as a 183-pound person. I got a lot of muscle on my body, right? Another person who's 183 pounds, but hasn't trained for 15 years, right? They probably have a BMR like 1,500, maybe 1,400. Okay. That's why it's important to build muscle. But me just sitting on the couch all day, having a rest day, I'm still going to burn 1,800 calories. Now, let's say I had a regular day and I'm just like walking, like Saturday, I have to move the apartment. That's a lot of movement calories, right? I probably burn an extra 400 on top of my BMR. So I might, on a regular day, I might burn like 2,200 calories just because I'm moving around, doing errands, training clients, whatever. And then on a working day where I'm moving around, doing errands, I'm alive, and I'm exercising that same day and doing my cardio walk for for the morning. Now I'm burning my BMR of 1,800 plus a 400 calorie day just from working and doing regular activities and shooting content. And then I'm going to burn an extra 600 calories on because I'm exercising and working out hard, right? When we add all that stuff up, I'm burning 18 plus 400 plus 800. That's 3,000 calories in a day. But the thing that people get wrong is they'll see themselves like, oh, I burned 3K calories today. And they, for some reason, in our head, we're like, I burn 3,000 every day. It's like, no, the hell you don't. Did you not take a rest day? Right. And then another thing too, and I'm gonna get off this horse because it can get deep, y'all. Your watch can say you burnt 3,000 calories, but if you're burning 3,000 calories based upon how the GPS is tracking you through your watch, but the GPS doesn't know your sleep quality is crap, you're not fueling yourself, you're not eating enough body to fuel this activity. Your body is smart. You cannot outsmart your if it's not making sense, you need to let me know so we can discuss this in further topics and discussion within the group. So again, write down those questions, y'all. But your body can outsmart you. So if I'm burning 3,000 calories, but I'm only eating 1,500, I promise you, your body is not, you're not burning 1,500 calories a day to lose all this weight. Your body's going to see that you're overworking and under fueling, and it's going to burn less calories so it can keep up what you're doing. And then it's going to store more calories as food because you're under fueling it. That makes sense. So that's why when you work out, and you see a plateau, usually that plateau is because your nutrition is crap and you need to be consistent. That's why I see me post so much about consistency when it comes to eating and nutrition and fueling yourself. A lot of times my ladies get to a certain point in the weight loss journey. I'm like, all right, now it's time to eat more. Okay. And it's like, wait, huh? Yes, you have to eat more to lose more weight because your body, it now needs more fuel. Now, diving into how to make a meal plan, and we're going to get ready to wrap up here. There's 3 things you want to do. Is first, look for protein, look for healthy carbs, including fruits, vegetables, and look for healthy fats. All right. That's all you got to do. Say hey to John. All right. And then the next thing, now it's time to meal plan. Go ahead and get y'all pen and paper out, y'all. So what you're going to want to do here with meal plan rhapsodies, 3 easy steps. Step 1, get a list of your 5 to 10 favorite foods in these specific categories, which is going to be your fruits, vegetables, proteins, carbs, and healthy fats. Now, of course, fruits and vegetables are carb. I just like to separate them. It just makes it easier for you to kind of see the summation of your meals. But get a list of 5 to 10 for each of those. 5 is okay. 10 gives you more variety. You can even Google if you can't. I put that on here for a reason. If you get stuck, go on Google. Give me 10 fruit ideas. All right. It's 2023, y'all. Let's utilize technology so we can not get stuck trying to think. Just hop on Google and get 5 to 10 ideas for vegetables, proteins, carbs, whatever. Okay, cool. Next step is to create your meals. So now what you have best done is you created a grocery list without even realizing it. And now you take that grocery list and you look at the items and you just circle, okay, breakfast. All right, cool. This is my lunch. All right, this is gonna be my dinner. All right, this will be my snack. And now that we have those meals created, we organize those into your breakfast, lunch, dinner, your snacks, right? And write out what time of day you want to eat those. And then we now can come in, all right, I want my breakfast to be this many calories, my lunch to be this many, my snack to be this many, my dinner to be this many calories. And from that point, we can now look and be like, all right, now that I see all that, those are my calories and so on and so forth. Now How do I calculate that? Well, guess what? That's why I said we have to read every single slide, because we have to know how many calories are in each gram of the item that we've chosen, so we can add that up, get the total calories for that thing, and make our meal plan. So we see how all this comes together, right? I will give you an easy rule of thumb. Start with a 10 to 20% calorie deficit. So if your BMR, your TDEE says I'm like 2,000 calories a day, then make yourself a meal plan that's around 10 to 20% less than that. So that'll be around a 16 to 1,800 calorie meal plan. That's a good starting point, and you can kind of start to cut back from there if you want to tone up, lose some fat, so on and so forth. This is what my food list looks like. Okay, and you can see that in the guide as well too. You break yours down like so. This is what that meal creation looks like. So I took all the food items from that list that you just saw, and I just made meals out of those, right? And now that I made meals out of those, the next step is going in, doing those calculations. I'm just Googling and looking up, all right, what are the egg nutrition facts on Google? And it'll pull it up for me, and I can look at, okay, I need about 3 eggs, I need about 2 slices of toast, handful of spinach, and a few slices of tomatoes. That's going to give me about 400 calories right here. And you just go through Google with those different meal items you created, and boom, you can make your meal plan like so. Now, I think I had a slide for like a sample meal plan. So this is just a way, and you can even see this on your thing, on the PDF guide. It's in the file section. But in here, wait, can I go to the link? Yes, I can. So this is a sample of how you would want to structure that meal plan. You can do it however you want, but this is just an easily readable one. See the time, see the labels, yada, yada. And we see the food items and stuff like that, okay? Simple as that, y'all. But last thing is, let me get back to my page where I was at. All right. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. So congratulations, y'all. You now know how to make a meal plan. Now, if y'all have questions, let me know. This is your Q&A time. We got about 5 minutes for questions so we can wrap up here. That's actually it with that. It's literally that simple. Now, it's easier said than done. I will tell you, the hardest part is going to be the calculation from those meals and making sure they all fit your macros and everything like that. A good rule of thumb is to have about 40% of your calories come from carbs, 40% come from protein, and about 20% coming from fat. That's like baseline metrics that is good to start with. And then you can kind of just vary from there. The only rule I'll give you is do not let your fats drop below 20%, especially ladies. You need healthy fats and need a good amount of fats in your body that's going to help you regulate hormone production. All right, so don't forget that. Does anybody have any questions? And if you're just jumping in, we just finished covering the meal plan mastery guide. This replay will be available on here, and I'm gonna chop it up so I can put it on YouTube as well for a follow along. So if you're just getting into this live, I'm going to be tagging you and if you're just getting into this group, I'm going to be tagging you. Drop that replay. Let me know it's helpful for you. Drop any questions you might have about it, and I'll make sure I circle back and answer that, because it can be a little tricky. All right, it definitely can be. Trust me, I've been meal planning I made like probably 2,000 to 3,000 meal plans in my time. I understand. It ain't easy. All right, but I don't see any questions popping up, which means I did a really good job. So I appreciate it. But look, y'all, if y'all are finding this group helpful, we are going live a lot more, and we do have some more cool stuff coming y'all way. I'll let John Q, I'll let him announce that once he's finished with that product. But we have some really cool stuff coming y'all way. So make sure you're following the our New You Elite page as well too on Instagram. And if you have any questions about like the coach program, what we do, we're showcasing a lot of that stuff on there with our virtual training app, our private training app, of how we actually deliver these services and everything. So shameless plug, New Elite coaching program. I'm gonna drop a link below as well too if you want to apply for New Elite, and I'll reach out to you. Me or my team will reach out to you and we'll let you know. But I think, yeah, that's actually about it. I don't see any questions, so I must be getting really good at this presentation thing. So I appreciate that. I'm glad I could be helpful to y'all. Y'all have a good rest of your day. I think John actually might come in here with a mindset call sometime, because I know it's the top of the month. John is the master of the mindset stuff. So hey, we're gonna let him take that torch. But let me go ahead and end this record.